Hello and welcome to the final episode of MOW. Well, let's call it the final episode of Season 1. Yes, this is the last episode for the foreseeable future as of now. I don't even know if foreseeable is that actually a word? Is that how you use it? I don't know. Anyways, this is the last episode as of now. I'm not gonna explain everything, but you can check out the video on the top right corner right now where I explain everything actually. All of this week's episodes, MOWs are from you, from submissions, so thank you for submitting your MOWs from the beginning. I will still give you a moment in silence so you can hit the like or dislike and subscribe or unsubscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much. Now, without further yapping, let's get mowing. And mow number 1. On board El Ilopo. This is submitted by J-Zack Josh. And here El Ilopo goes for a move, but like a curve bounces him off. But look at this. Look at the throttle. He backs off because he made a mistake. He gives the position back. Everything's fine. Everyone's happy. Now, Blue actually, like, as you saw, he leaves the door open. Now look at this. Again, I think Blue is maybe too scared and like does that weird, like goes left and then turns in. El Ilopo tried to go for a move. Couldn't make it happen. That's fine. Now, again, the same thing happens here. El Ilopo is not planning on going for a move, but Blue brakes so early and then... See, that's actually a good racing, but I think he leaves just tiny bit too little room for Blue. And that is it. El Ilopo just got away, it was faster, and Blue is just, well, 2 laps just chasing. No, it wasn't going for revenge or anything. Everything's fine. Now here, that might trigger something, but Blue picks up half a year community work. And I think this is just the weirdest behavior ever, because he decides to do something like that. I mean, he had so many opportunities to do the exact same thing. Like 15 corners. And that triggered him. 4.5 years in Pupu prison. Deserved. Gets reset here. And look at this now. He's still trying to do something. El Ilopo is on hazards. Maybe he's on pause menu, but Blue is actually on purpose not going past either. And goes for another punt. I don't know what triggered that. This is... It actually baffles me how what's going on through people's minds, or how people think, or what's going on mentally. I don't... It's fascinating. 7.5 years in Pupu prison. And well deserved. And he actually takes his own life. And there goes El Ilopo. And mow number 2. Let's actually stay on the same race. It's, well, considering Gran Turismo, it might be from 2 weeks apart, but exactly the same race. On board Henry 2-pack chasing Brit. And there was actually, I'm not even gonna show it. It was really good, actually racing it, like hard racing, but the aggressive one maybe was Brit. And look at this now. Brit just on purpose pushes it out. There's no reason behind that. There's no reason, because they had like good racing, yeah, maybe Sandy here, Sandy there, but actual good racing so far. And nothing to like do something like that. And Brit was actually the aggressive one. Look at this. That was, yeah, of course, all kinds of assists on as well. That's never a good sign. Jump all the way to the final lap. And Henry 2-pack is for revenge. Exact same place. Another insane murder. I think this corner has seen so many horrible things that it might cry itself to sleep. Let's take one more look at this brutal murder. No, nothing. I mean, I think I would... Okay, so, let's be serious actually. He's actually, if someone's driving a wheel, this actually can, like, injure them. I've heard this happen before. And this is actually, you're not expecting anything, everything's fine, you're alone. And then something like that comes. Absolute rocket and sends you into a wall. And Henry 2-pack with 4.5 years in Pupu prison. Deserved, and more. And MOW number 3 jumped to Sardinia. That was daily A while back. On board Jotakomat. Getting a good run inside here. And I think he pushes a Barat. A little wide, yeah. Goes on grass. But that's fine. A little grass touching never hurt nobody. It goes wide again here. Loses a few positions already. But, I mean, that's daily A. Just take it easy, right? Now here, Barat is catching up again, and Judah makes a little mistake, goes on gravel, and there's a good racing here. No revenge or anything. Everything's looking good. Good racing. Here goes for a counter move. A little touch here pushes Barat a little bit wide, maybe. But everything's like fine. There's no revenge in mind. It doesn't look like everything's is good. Now here, Judah makes a little. No, a big oopsie. Almost murders Desmo, but goes on gravel, takes a beach day here, and loses a lot of positions. And there goes Borat, or something like that. And the final lap, final turn, Borat has catched twice half a year community work, which translates, of course, into 1 full year in Pupu prison. Serves his pen, but look at this. Here comes Judah, and he decides to go for something. And satisfying. It's always satisfying. Actually murders himself. Ah, this is brilliant. And then loses 2 more positions. I have no idea what triggered that. I mean, just another mental breakdown as we usually have here. Let's take one more look at this mad laddery. Absolutely no reason. And ah, yes, this is just so satisfying. Ah, yes. And MOW number 4, unfortunately, this is a bad one. This is submitted by Doobie Dragon, and he said actually that Dino started this, and then this Unga guy, well, it all went downhill, but it's actually not the case. Look at this. He actually already waits before the race basically even starts, and goes for a block, so Dino didn't do anything. And oh, this is going bad. This is, I don't have words. What's happening in this race? Unga just, I mean, that's another sad human being whose mental health I'm actually worried about. I'm scared. Like this can't be normal person thinking. And there are times that I don't have anything to say actually, because everything happens in this race is because of this Unga guy. And I'm telling you, I'm actually happy. I'm sad, and I'm also happy to end the MOW series as of now, because it's really difficult to watch these, and like in different ways, because one thing, like, it's sad for other drivers, right? That someone just randomly starts doing something like that, and the other thing is I'm genuinely like worried what's going on in this kind of person's mind. I know you might think that, oh, stop taking this stuff so seriously, but this is, I mean, I know, yeah, it's a game, but a lot of it translates into a real world, so yeah. I'm gonna stop talking. This is another, of course, report-worthy thing, but another sad thing is since Gran Turismo's pen system is so ass, it starts waiting again. Nobody wants to go anymore for the moves, anything, because everyone knows. I think actually Dragon gets going here. No. Yeah, I think he's getting away now. Everyone else gets pens here. Years and years in Pupu prison, because this guy's just brake checking. That's how bad Gran Turismo's pen system is. I'm gonna stop talking now, and you can just watch if you want, or close your eyes if you don't. Here, I think Uncle Pants is his last victim. Doing everything he can to just get away, and he can't. Well, Unga is gonna serve his... Finally got some pens as well. Gonna serve his 6 years in Pupu prison, and he actually just leaves. I just hope he's never coming back. Because PD is never gonna get rid of these people. And MOW number 5 on board Madruga, the Spa Endurance Series 3 laps. And a classic punt to pass from Madruga in a Beetle, and it all goes downhill here. There are times here that I don't know if it's bad driving or on purpose driving, but here he goes for a, well, that's on purpose blocking. I think he just doesn't want to like get pens or something. He does pick up 1 year community work. That was basically a year in Pupu prison, but like again, like this, it feels like it's really bad driving, but at the same time, I think Ball Rocketerl went for a revenge, but he missed him. See, I don't know if it's like half of these look like really bad driving, but what comes next is actually, again, usually that convinces me to see the whole picture, but that convinces me if it's like bad driving or on purpose. Here we are, Madruga gonna serve his year in prison, and Ballrock is actually also gonna serve his half a year, but he's getting ahead, right? Well, that's gonna be on purpose, what we're gonna see here. Another block. I mean, it's just weird. I think there's a big MOW coming, if I remember correctly, when going through this before. Behind. Yes. Jesus Christ. That was... I went through this and that was just a mistake on braking. Now here's some more bad examples of bad driving, which like confuses me. So he's not going for frontier. Again, bad driving, brakes little late, but doesn't hit anyone, goes wide, comes back, but here comes Adrian. Mad pace. Almost loses the car, but everything's fine. Again, it's just weird bad driving. He has picked up a year in Pupu prison for track limits, but this one here, mad, on purpose, just murder. Actually brakes so he wouldn't get killed himself. An absolute idiot. Now, we're not done. Madruga gonna serve his year. Oh, okay. I think that was blocking. Yeah, okay. He even waited before he's gonna serve his pen. And here comes just a random bystander. Just murders. I mean, that's just sad. Another sad human being. But this is like fixable. This is fixable. Let's take another look at this from Stot's side. Just chilling, P12. Last lap of the endurance race. And just gets murdered. I mean, yeah. And the final MOW. Good Day Racing, submitted by Good Day Racing. Good day to you too. And Red Bull again, and just no actual on-purpose murders, but holy, I think you all remember these starts, but I think this is the worst one so far. I don't even know how many or which POEs to watch, and this is all caused by this one. Oh, this. Hold on, I think I know. Oh, what the hell? Now, this is interesting actually. I didn't even see that before. This is a false start. Now, he's trying to go again. Now, this is a separate MOW. But this is the known issue with Russian drivers in lobbies. I think it's still happening. And it's all because of that guy. Amigo from Russia. With love. I don't know, but just doesn't start the race, and he actually is like a rock there always. He's not ghosted anything to start. It just causes mayhem, chaos, absolute chaos, and it's one of the many bugs. in this game. Just horrific, but at least there was some kind of funny. And it's Sportsmanship award time. Let's end another video with a positive note, the last one with a positive note. Onboard Palestillas, and why I picked this one is because this guy has been a bad guy before. And look at this now. He forgets to turn, I think. Pushes rapid James into a wall or barrier. Immediately waits. And lets him go. I don't care about positions or anything. It's fine. And yeah, as I said, Palestillas has been a bad guy before. And I just want to show that you can change. People can change. And you can see immediately pulls aside and waits. What a nice lad. Everyone makes mistakes, but you can correct them. Be a nice guy. And that is it for MOW series. As of now. Maybe forever, maybe not. Thank you for the support for the last 6 months that's been going on. And I will see you when I see you. Ciao.